And those folks trackside in Garden City tomorrow will certainly be heading to the windows and placing some bets on an Idaho raised horse that will be in the starting gate for the Derby. And for one local horseman, this week is career defining. Our Fink is live in the studio with tonight's story.
Jen, it sure is. Rousing Sermon will be hoping to finish first at the wire tomorrow in the Derby at Churchill Downs. But this promising 3-year-old colt actually got his start just down the road in Parma.
You wake up in the morning and pinch yourself thinking this can't be true. We can't be going to the Kentucky Derby, but we are.
Dan Kaiser can't remember a time when he wasn't around horses. This 56-year-old journeyman horseman was so fascinated with the ponies, he became a security guard at Le Bois as a teenager. 10 years ago, Kaiser became the racing manager for Treasure Valley thoroughbred owners Larry and Marianne Williams. For Kaiser, this Parma farm, Treetop Ranches, is home. 3 years ago, the trio purchased a colt and named him Rousing Sermon. And now Rousing Sermon is galloping at Churchill Downs, prepping for Saturday's Kentucky Derby.
Everybody wants to treat this like it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal and make the best of it. If you go by odds, probably it is.
Rousing Sermon is a Calbred that spent much of his youth right here, getting the tutelage and the TLC from Kaiser to go out and make promising strides on the track.
Up on the outside, and it is Rousing Sermon striking the front with a 16 to go.
It's only the second time in the last decade an Idaho-raised horse will be competing in the Run for the Roses. And at 50-1, this Parma favorite is a definite long shot. But Kaiser knows his guy is a closer that enjoys being the underdog.
Him laying in the middle of the pack or farther back and making a big wide move. If he wins the Kentucky Derby, I can't even hardly get my brain around that. That would be so tremendous.
Kaiser plans on watching the race from the Churchill Downs grandstands. At least, that's the plan.
If I don't pass out, I mean, I just can't imagine that is going to be so exciting. I get nervous anyway, and yeah, I can't imagine anything more thrilling than when they turn for home if he's making that move and the announcers yelling his name.
And I spoke with Dan about 15 minutes ago. He says Rousing Sermon is training great on the dirt at Churchill. The forecast for tomorrow in Louisville, 90 degrees with a chance of thunderstorms. And there are a field of 20 in tomorrow's Derby. Rousing Sermon drew the number 7 post. He'll be breaking from the middle of the racetrack, Gemma, so a lot of excitement tomorrow in Idaho and in Kentucky.
Now, Eric, I know when you just talked to Dan recently, the odds actually are better now for Rousing Sermon, correct?
Yeah, they just changed. The betting window opened just a couple of hours ago for this year's Derby, and now the odds of Rousing Sermon are 18-1. So Kaiser says he's very excited that some folks, some handicappers and whatnot are interested in making Rousing Sermon part of their exotic bets.
Pretty exciting stuff.
It really is.
All right.
It's great for him. It's great for him.
It'll be exciting to watch tomorrow. Thanks so much, Eric. Now, once again, the Kentucky Derby has been called the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. And it wouldn't be Derby Day without some mint juleps. Lauren Seminati joins us from Louisville with more on the famous and pricey cocktail.